Okay, so we'll have a look at B6 now. B6 is a little different because they don't give you the graph this time. Instead, they want you to draw the graph. But that's okay because we've seen how to draw quadratics before. Okay, B6 now. Now, I think the best way to actually draw this one is just by using a table. And the reason I'm choosing that is because the question actually tells us to use x from 0 to 5. So I feel like they're expecting to see a table. Although you don't have to draw the table, I really think that's what they were looking for because they say x is from 0 to 5. So we have 0, 1, 2, 3, I have way too much space, 4, and then 5. So we just put these values in. Okay, so the first one, if I look at the equation y equals x squared minus 4x plus 9, here you get 9. Okay, let's have a look here. Okay, if you put in 1, you'll get 6. If you put in 2, you'll get 5. And then 6. No, sorry.
More than or equal.
So again?
Yeah,
9, 6, 5, 6, 9, 14 then. Okay, so now we need to draw this. So there's the x, there's the y, and we're drawing this curve here. We go from 0 to 5, so I'll just mark up to 5 here. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we go up to 14. So I think I should go up and just to 15, 10, and then 5. So if I just do a rough boxes in. You'll have graph paper, of course, for the exam. But because they say sketch, we don't have to be too accurate. The first point is at 9, so that's around about there. The second point is at 6, which will be about there, and then at 5, and then at 6 again, then at 9 again, and then all the way up at 14. Okay, so I mean that will get you the full marks in the exam. Okay, the point P lies on the curve and has x coordinate of 1. So they're telling you right here is point P. P is the point 1, 6. The tangent line cuts the x-axis at n. Okay, so what they say now is there's a tangent line here that goes right through P and then cuts the x-axis somewhere they call n. So the first question is, or rather second part now, is find that tangent line. So we know that the slope is dy dx, which is 2x minus 4, but that's when x is 1. So you just put here x equals 1 and you'll get minus 2 as the slope. Now, how do you find the c? You find the c by using a point, that point there. 6 equals minus 2 plus c, so c equals 8. So the answer is y equals minus 2x plus 8. Okay? That's part 2. Part 3 is find the n. So that means find where your line crosses the x-axis. So you just need to solve this. So that means x equals 4. Oh, well, that's down the question as well. Okay. Now, part 4 is they want the area between the curve and the x-axis from 1 to 4. So I'll draw it here in green. They want this area from 1 to 4. So they want all of that area. So that means we must use our integration. 1 to 4, x squared minus 4x plus 9 dx. So that will equal x cubed over 3 minus 4x squared over 2 plus 9x, 1 to 4. So we sub that in. 4 cubed over 3, by the way that can cancel to 2, minus 2 times 4 squared plus 9 times 4, minus 1 over 3 minus 1 over 2 plus 9. So typing that in, and we get that the area for the green piece will be 18. And then the last piece is one which you've kind of seen before already, is they want the ratio of this area here to this area here. These two together. We've seen that before. First we should find the area of the triangle. So the area of the triangle will be half the base, and the base is 3 units. Because it says here it's from 1 to 4, and this, before I drew it I didn't know where it was going to land, but it actually lands at 4. So it's 3 unit base, and what's the height? 6 from here. So you have a half 3 by 6, which is 9 then. Yes, go ahead, yeah. So if I split this up here, what we have so far is this. If I try and draw this here again. Hold on. So we have the area of the triangle piece here is 9. What's the total area? 18. So how much must this other piece be? 9. Is that right? Yeah, yeah, it's 9. So it looks like it's actually 1 to 1. Yeah?
How do you know that the triangle is exactly half in this angle?
No, I didn't know. It just happened by accident that it looks like it's 1 to 1 here. Now, if you know what, actually I know what I'll do. I'll just draw it here, it'd be better. And I'll try and redraw it here. So if you want to look, the quadratic goes like this, and you have your tangent line here, and you know that this is the 0.16. And they're talking about the area from 0 to 4. And one of the earlier questions asked you to show that the tangent crosses at 4. So that's why we know that the triangle's base is, sorry, it was 1 to 4, and I wrote in 0. Here's a 1. So we know here that the base is 3, and the height here is 6. So half the base by the height, that's 9. And in the earlier part of the question, we worked out this total area is 18. So that means this piece here, if the total must be 18 and the triangle is 9, then this piece here must be 9. So it means the ratio is 1 to 1. They're both the same. Now I'll draw it here as well for you. So we have this quadratic, y equals x squared minus 4x plus 9. Okay, and I just need to down here, center and cross. Okay, so that's the curve. Now let me just put in the 0 and the 4 as well. x is 0. I don't think it's, sorry, not 0. I meant 1. X is 1. There it is there. And then x is 4. Yes, indeed. And then the tangent line was the tangent of, or 2x squared minus 4x plus 9 when x is 1. So this should match up with what I got. Hopefully, yes. Did I get 8x minus 2? I did, yeah. So if I draw this one, you see, that's what I have here. We can see that this is half of 3 by 6, because here was 1/6. Okay, so this is in total 9. And I'll just double check as well what the answer here is, just to make sure it is 18. So we'll integrate this from 1 to 4. Yeah, it is 18. So we know that this whole area here is 18. We know that the triangle is 9. Therefore, it must be 9 in this piece. So the ratio is 1 to 1. You know, 9 to 9. It's the same. Equal parts. Okay. I'll stop it there.